You carry around the most powerful supercomputer in the known universe every single day. It's sitting right there inside your skull. When computer scientists first set out to build intelligent machines, they faced a massive blank slate. But they quickly realized they didn't need to invent everything from scratch. They already had a working model to copy. Instead of writing entirely new rules for how a machine should process information, researchers decided to look inward. They wanted to use the human brain as a literal blueprint for artificial intelligence. In the world of computer science, this specific strategy is called cognitive modeling. This table breaks down how experts approach AI development. In the first row, the core goal of cognitive modeling is to make systems that think humanly. It's an attempt to understand exactly how our minds work and recreate that process inside a machine. Approaching intelligence this way changes the entire task. It turns AI development from a pure math problem into a massive reverse engineering challenge. But before you can build a machine from a blueprint, you have to actually draw that blueprint. You need to know how the original structure operates on the inside. Researchers rely on three main methods to gather this data. The first is introspection. This is the practice of trying to catch and analyze our thoughts as they happen, paying close attention to the internal steps your mind takes when solving a puzzle. The second method steps outside of our own heads. Researchers conduct psychological experiments. By carefully observing how other people behave, adapt, and work through problems in a controlled setting, scientists can map out the predictable patterns of human logic. The third and most modern method is brain imaging. Using medical scanners, scientists can physically watch the brain in action. They track blood flow and electrical sparks to see exactly which areas light up during different tasks. By combining self-reflection, behavioral observation, and medical scanning, engineers finally get the raw data they need to start drafting their digital blueprint. Once that blueprint takes shape, it leads to tangible technology. The most famous result of this approach is what we call a neural network. Think of a single biological brain cell. Engineers recreate that concept digitally as a small connection point or a node. Just like the cells in your head connect to share information and form memories, these digital nodes link together in massive webs to process data, find patterns, and learn from experience. To see how well this works in practice, we can look at IBM Watson. In 2011, IBM put this cognitive approach to the test. They designed Watson to digest huge amounts of messy, unstructured data. The goal was to have it process human language naturally, reading and understanding text the same way a person would. To prove its capabilities, IBM entered Watson into a highly public arena, the television game show Jeopardy! This slide details the outcome of that match. Watson successfully analyzed the complex, often tricky clues, reasoned through its database, and defeated the best human champions the show had ever seen. This victory demonstrated that software modeled on human thought processes could handle the subtle puns and abstract reasoning of our natural language. It showed that for specific language-based tasks, this blueprint approach really works. Seeing successes like that naturally brings up a question. If we have the blueprint, and we have systems that can beat game show champions, why don't computers act entirely human yet? The answer lies in the sheer scale of the human brain. Our biological blueprint is messy and overwhelmingly complex. We have billions of connections firing constantly. Replicating our abstract reasoning, intuition, and emotional context is a difficult engineering challenge. Computers, at their core, operate on strict, rigid logic. The human mind thrives in gray areas and unpredictable leaps of thought. Getting rigid hardware to act like flexible biology takes time. Even so, the effort to build a perfect digital replica is worth it. The pursuit of thinking humanly pushes the boundaries of machine intelligence while simultaneously turning a mirror back on ourselves. As we attempt to build a brain from scratch, we uncover the hidden mechanics of our own thoughts.